What did you do that day to accomplish it? If you are in trying to improve your spiritual life or your financial life or your relationships, what did you actually do that day to make that happen? Because what happens to so many people is that you say you want these things, you say you want a better marriage, you say you want to lose weight, but at the end of the day, you have not taken action on actually making that happen. So wishing for things and saying you want things isn't going to cut it. And this is a way for you to hold yourself accountable. It's Evie here. Welcome to EML Radio, where we are always talking truth. All of those things you need to hear that nobody else is willing to say. Hello, welcome back to EML Radio. Today I am going to share with you 5 things that you can do in less than 5 minutes each per day that are going to make a huge difference in your life and allow you to finally have success and reach the goals that you are trying to reach. And these are not your typical things that you hear everywhere else. I put this list together because these are 5 things that I personally do each and every day that have really been a life changer for me. They have allowed me thus far to reach the levels of success that I have, and I'm still employing them every single day because I am far from reaching my ultimate goals. So, number 1, when you wake up in the morning, do not look at your phone, walk directly outside and stand with your bare feet on the ground, on the bare earth. I know you're gonna think like, what in the world does that have to do with creating success? It is a practice that I've been doing for probably well over 5 years now, and it's called grounding. If you go to my website and go to evfats.com and click the Truths tab, you'll find an extensive article on this process called grounding. I won't bore you with all the details here, but you just need to realize that standing with your bare feet on the earth's surface allows you to absorb energy from the ground first thing in the morning. The other thing this is going to do for you is it's going to allow you to absorb sunlight as the first light that hits your eye each and every day. This is so important. So for all of you that, you're laying in bed, phone's on the nightstand, and immediately pick up your phone and look at it, it is the worst light. That blue light is the worst light that you could be absorbing through your retina first thing in the morning. So resist the urge to grab your phone first thing and walk directly outside. It's got to be barefoot. And I even do this. I live in northern Idaho. I do this in the dead of winter, okay? For about 5 to 6 minutes is a good time frame. A lot of times I'll grab my coffee first, stand outside, and really kind of use that 5 minutes as not only just a practice of grounding, but then also just allowing myself some quiet, free space in my head to really take charge of my day. So number 1, practice grounding for 5 minutes. That's not long, guys. 5 minutes. Everybody has that much time. Number 2, immediately after coming in from doing your grounding, I want you to take, this one takes less than 5 minutes. I want you to write down very quickly what will happen during the course of your day. This is something that I started to employ because, to be honest, writing down gratitudes in the morning, sometimes that's effective for me, but a lot of times I found myself almost just like reaching as if someone was going to see that journal and say like, wow, that's all she's grateful for. So I found that really writing down my gratitudes every single day was becoming less authentic. And so what I did instead is I started writing down what is actually going to happen in my day. And when I did that, I realized how empowered I was and how I was actually being proactive in my day versus just allowing things to happen and me reacting. So number 2 is I want you to write down real quick what is going to happen throughout the course of your day. And the beauty of that, you get to choose, right? Okay, number 3, sometime during the course of the day, I want you to take 3, maybe 5 minutes to text, direct message, call, or send an email to someone that you want to have be an integral player in your life. Now, I'm not talking about people that you're already friends with. What I'm talking about is I want you to, the sky's the limit. I want you to reach out to someone that you would like to have as a player in your life. I can tell you guys, I am big on mentors, and every mentor I've ever had, and for that matter, everyone that's really, that really holds a dear place in my inner circle, those are not people that I just happen to know because our kids were on, the same dance squad, or because our kids go to school together. That isn't the way I operate. I actively seek out people in my life that I want to be a part of my life. And yes, it requires you to be vulnerable, but shit, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They're just not gonna reply to you? And I'll tell you what, I have some really powerful mentors and players in my life that are helping me in my personal life and most importantly in my professional life. And the truth is, I never would have them as influencers in my life if I hadn't been vulnerable and reached out to them. So that's number 3. Figure out one person per day that you want to have as an important part of your life and send them a quick message. Number 4, this is going to come at the end of your day. When you get home from work, maybe while you're cooking dinner, write down what you did that day to achieve one of your goals. If it's fitness or you're trying to lose weight, what did you do that day to accomplish it? If you are trying to improve your spiritual life or your financial life or your relationships, what did you actually do that day to make that happen? Because what happens to so many people is that you say you want these things, you say you want a better marriage, you say you want to lose weight, but at the end of the day, you have not taken action on actually making that happen. So wishing for things and saying you want things isn't going to cut it. And this is a way for you to hold yourself accountable. So number 4 is write down towards the end of your day what actions you took to get yourself closer to your goals. And then number 5, this one is so important. Lay out your workout clothes before you go to bed. Look, guys, I am in the fitness arena and I have a huge history of fitness. And I currently don't feel motivated at all to work out. So every night I'm having to lay out my clothes so that the first thing I do in the morning after I do my grounding and have my coffee is get out, even if it's just for 20, 30 minutes, get out in the gym or take my dogs for a walk so that I actually get it done. Because we all know it. You have really good intentions to move or to exercise. But what happens is your day starts bombarding you with family, right? Sports events, work, you name it. And then by the end of the day, you find out, okay, I haven't really accomplished anything. I didn't move today. And then you're tired. So the way to combat that is number 5, lay out your workout clothes before you go to bed. And like I put mine on the edge of my vanity in my bathroom. So I can't even I couldn't even get ready for the day without having to move those workout clothes. Okay. Recap real quick. Number 1, stand outside, practice grounding, 5 minutes. Number 2, write down what is going to happen in your day. Number 3, in the middle of your day, reach out to someone you want to be a big player in your life. Number 4, write down towards the end of the day what action you took to accomplish one of your goals. And number 5, lay out those workout clothes so you cannot avoid working out first thing when you wake up in the morning. I love that list. I threw it together and just wanted to share it with you because this is something that I do every single day and it really has changed my life. So here's the truth I'm going to leave you with today. You cannot just wing it. Life isn't about just waking up and then just figuring out what's going to come at you and think that you're going to have any kind of success or happiness or fulfillment in your life. You can't wing it. You have to have some actionable strategies to help you stay on track and to live your happiest, fullest, most joyful life. Thanks for tuning in today. It's always a pleasure. I'm honored to have you here. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.